So I've got Project Motor doing a video of my video. So a YouTuber doing a YouTuber video. This guy, he's amazing. The whole shop is amazing. I'm not going to show you Andy, he's camera shy. But I just want to thank Andy, Scotty and everyone in this Ducati Chelmsford. Great store. Canteens up there. And just pop around and see the guys. They're really great staff. Look at this guy. Total respect for this guy. So more to come later on. Hello YouTube, it's the 𝗔𝗿𝗶𝗂𝗺𝗺 here. So today I'm taking my bike for a 1-year service, and I've actually had this bike for 1 whole year. Beautiful 1 year, but unfortunately that during the year I've had it, we're still under lockdown. It's partial lockdown, so you know, you're allowed to ride a bike and things like that, and drive, and there's a lot of people going to work, but nightclubs, from the time I'm making this video, nightclubs are not open, and restaurants are open, but it doesn't feel the same actually. I don't know why. Yeah, so let's talk about the bike. 1 whole year of ownership, and have I got any regrets of getting this bike? Absolutely not, no whatsoever. It's weird having a bike like this, and you can't really enjoy it as much as I planned to, because when I bought this bike I did have planned to ride, go and see my mate, especially in Holland and things like that, but since then things has changed. So I'm desperate to make a video of 5 things I like and 5 things I dislike on this bike, but I only can count 2 things I dislike on this bike. So maybe I should just tell you about that rather than do a video of the 5 things I dislike. One of the things I kind of dislike on the bike is, I'm talking about really pitiful stuff, really meaningless stuff, yeah. So it doesn't bother anybody. It doesn't actually bother me at all, but it's one of the things I dislike on this bike, and that is the underslung exhaust. Where if I'm doing some travelling and riding the bike and things like that, and after a nice long cruise, when you service your bike, when you wash your bike, be sure to clean this area here, and this area here kind of gather a lot of gravel and stones and things like that. So if you don't clean it, after a few months you will find that there'll be a lot of gravel in this area. So that's one thing I kind of dislike on this bike. But again, this is really silly little niggly things which I feel that could have a little bit of improvement. And clutching on straws here, the other thing I dislike, don't really dislike it, but I just feel that it could have been done a little better, and that's the brake and clutch reservoirs. I think they're really nice, I really do. But what I would like to do is probably go for the nice clean kind of look in this section here. So if you see if anyone's got any ideas on how to clean this area up, please let me know. But again, I don't dislike it. I do like the reservoir, but I just like this area to be nice and clean. And that's it. That's my that's my only dislike on this bike, to be quite honest. The rest is absolutely sensation. So if I was going to name all the 5 things I really love about this bike on the 1-year ownership, and it's just the handle, the absolute handle on this bike. it handles really, really well. Yeah, it handles really well on this bike. Comfort, you know, the second thing is comfort on this bike. Is for a sports bike, I know it's a naked bike, but it is actually derived from the 𝗵𝗂𝗺𝗵𝗺𝗺, right? It's very comfortable, very comfortable. But the comfort on here is absolutely sensation. I mean, I was out with my brother riding literally nearly for half a day, and the comfort on this bike was just amazing. The third thing I like on this bike is the sound on this bike. I just love the way it just changed from a V2 to V4, and it's mumble and grumble and spits and almost fart. it's toxic, very, very toxic. The fourth thing I love of this bike is the looks. The looks is a sensation. It's gorgeous. It's one of the bikes where you can sit in your garage and just stare at it all bloody day long. Very 𝗶𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗵𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺And the fifth thing I love about this bike is just the way it makes you feel. You know, you feel like an absolute badass on here. Okay, so I've arrived to Ducati in Chelmsford. Get my 1 year annual service. Looks like I'm the first one here. See, I wasn't sure what time to come here, so I decided to get here early because two reasons. One, not to avoid the traffic, but just to ride the bike, to be quite honest. I know it sounds really weird, but yeah, I just couldn't wait to ride on this bike. So yeah, so I got here a little bit early. I think I'm a little bit too early in the sense that I'm about an hour early, but it doesn't matter. I've got nothing else to do except for sit down and just enjoy my gorgeous bike. So back to this quick little review. I've only got one little issue, and it's just a really little bit, it's a little smaller issue, and that is it feels like it's going to cut out, and I've got a feeling that might need a little bit of a mapping, but I've asked the guys to check it. Other than that, that's it. It's been gorgeous. Still looks nice, as you can see. Looks nice. Right, a little bit of mods I've done since the last time I've uploaded a video, and that is, let me show you this. I've added one of these roadloc. It's very handy. I've had it on my Aprilia, and I thought I'd buy one for this bike. It's I don't know if I'm hoping you know what a road lock is. It's just a lock really, but the convenient thing about it is that I can have two locks. So I can have a normal disc lock for the back and my road lock. In fact, let me show you how it all works. So at the same time I might as well show you my little love pouch. So I've got my normal lock here, this is for the back, and then my road lock which locks the front. Bit fiddly at first, but really straightforward. Just pop that in like that. And that's it, it's locked. As simple as that. The good thing about this is that if you had a disc lock and you rotate the bike, you might end up, I've seen it, some guys end up smashing their guards. But with the disc lock, because it fires a pin through the rotors, it won't move at all. So, and if you want to, you know, you can have a disc lock and another lock. It's totally up to you. In London, you know, you're advised to have like as many locks as possible. So, really handy little device there. And so if I put this back in my love pouch and lock it all up. What I'm going to do, I might end up just getting protected film all over the bike. I know you can buy, and I've got a little bit here, but I might just end up doing the whole lot. As for the colour, the black Stealth is gorgeous, but you know what? I love the red. It's fiery. It looks like it's danger. It's a Ducati thing, and this is my first Ducati, and I had to get it in red. The exhaust been so far sensation. It's wonderful, and I don't know if you can see this, but the bit I was referring to is it's quite hot. So just here, where all the stones gathered up, and when I wash the bike, I just get a vacuum cleaner, a little small hose, and just poke it down there. What else have I got on there? Not really much mods have done. The motor gadget mirrors, borrowing mirrors, have been sensation, and I think someone mentioned, do they vibrate? I haven't experienced any vibration on my mirror, but I haven't taken this bike more than 100 miles an hour yet. I'm due on the track next month, so I may take this bike on the track. I'm not 100% sure. I've still got the Aprilia. The only thing about these bar end mirrors, if you opt for the bar end, the cap itself, be sure to kind of lock tight it down. I didn't. I end up taking one off because I lost one. It must have vibrated and it was gone, so it just looked silly just having one on one side and one missing, so I just took it off. But yeah, so that's the only thing I could say about this. I might end up changing these ones. I'm not 100% sure. I'll still probably buy Moto Gadget bar mirror, but I've seen a really nice slick one over there, so I might end up just buying that. I'm not sure, but yeah, other than that, this bike has been an absolute sensation. Okay, buddy. Thanks a lot, yeah, and thanks for your time as well, yeah. Nothing like the Street Fighter. See you, mate.